It is always great chatting with my next guest. One of my favorites, Georgi Karakhanyan, who's back in action, going to be taking on Adam Piccolotti, Bellator 274, February 19th. Georgi, how's it going, man?
Good, brother. Good. Always nice talking to you.
Well, that's it's likewise, like I mentioned off the top there. Before we get into all this, where are you right now? I see you're in the car, but are you going to practice, coming back from practice? Where am I getting you today?
I am going to practice. Going to Pennsylvania, yeah.
Cool. Well, I don't want to keep you late or anything, so we'll get into this right now. But it looked like you got a lot of notice for this fight, a full camp. Is that accurate? When did you find out about the matchup?
Yeah, I found out probably good 2 months ago.
Nice.
I'm supposed to fight previously, but it never happened. So I'm glad I got the full notice and I had a full training camp.
And you must have been happy, I don't know, maybe you are or aren't, to get this fight rebooked. You two were, I believe, supposed to fight in May of last year. What exactly happened there? Why did the fight not take place?
I think he got injured. He hurt his shoulder or something like that, and then it never happened. And then he was also supposed to face Sal Rogers. He got injured again. I stepped in for him.
That's right. Yeah. Okay. Well, there we go. Was this the right amount of time off, or were you trying to fight a little bit sooner than this?
You know me, man. I try to fight as soon as possible, but it was a good amount of time, just to learn all the mistakes I did in my last fight, and and I didn't take any time off. I never take any time off. I'm always in shape, so just worked really hard on fixing certain stuff.
Yeah, and you touched on it there, the fight against Sal Rogers. What did you take away the most from that performance that you're bringing into this fight?
That I got to go into fights with a good wrestling shape, So Sal did a good job just laying and praying on me. I had my flurry moment in the second round. But yeah, just learned a lot from that, and I just can't wait for next week.
And I know you've done some training over at Fortis MMA. Your buddy Syed Awad's over there. How valuable is that, getting to go over there, train with those guys, and head coach Saif Sayoud, who's one of the best in the game?
Yeah, man, the first 2 days were rough. Those guys pushed really hard. It kind of reminded me of the old school days in Millennia. They go really hard. I mean, from amateurs to guys that are 1-0 pro. They're Coach Safe makes them mentally tough. Like they just come forward and they're dogs there, And it was a good experience. I'm planning to go back there a lot. I was just recently with Saeed at his fight, so I was just hanging out with them, talking to them. All those guys there are really cool, and Coach Safe, I like him. I like his style. It might not fit a lot of fighters; they might not like that, but I like that straightforward, and he just gets to the point.
Yeah, and it's so interesting, right? Because Saif is, anytime I've spoken to him, just the nicest guy ever. But I know in the gym, he really sets a standard for the fighters, right? Like, he raises the bar really high. And like you said, some people don't like that. But a lot of the fighters that do buy in, they get a lot out of it. I'm sure you enjoy it. I don't want to say military style, but it's very much like, hey, you got to show up. And if you don't, you're going to hear about it.
Yeah, I mean, he's very passionate about his fighters. And when he's there, he's there, and he's gonna push you like to next level. So I feel like so the practices are short, but the way he pushes you, it seems like they've been going on for 4 hours. So it's a good push. I love it.
Let's talk about Piccolotti, 12-4 record, another sort of mainstay in Bellator like you. How do you feel like your matchup against him here?
I think he's a good fighter. Like you said, he fought a lot of good names in Bellator, black belt. Trains with a good team, aka I see him train with all the Russians. But I just feel like he hasn't gotten a victory since 2019. And I'm planning to go out there and finish him. I don't want to take this to no decision. I feel like MMA is at the point where if you don't have finishes or exciting fights, you're not gonna get close to the title, or you're not gonna fight. So I know Bellator and Scott Coker like exciting fights, and I've been trained to go out there and finish him.
He hasn't fought, and I don't know if you kind of referenced it there. He hasn't actually fought, I think, since August of 2020. How much do you think the layoff's going to impact him? Because you've been a lot more active than he has.
Well, it's funny because a lot of people don't like to fight in Connecticut from Bellator roster because of the COVID protocols and everything. Mm-hmm. But I took advantage of that, and I fought there a bunch of times. It's like second home to me. So I don't know. I love it. Like I like to be alone. Like the quarantine doesn't affect me. So I like that experience, but I think some fighters they don't like it. So, I'm taking my advantage, and like I said, I'm gonna go out there and look for a finish.
We talked about Fortis MMA. Obviously, your home gym is at Millennia. Who you've been mainly working with over there? I was trying to figure out on Instagram. I know Lorenz Larkin. There's a few other names there. Who else are you getting to work with?
Yeah, I've been sparring a lot with Jalen Turner.
Yeah. Jalen, biggest lightweight I've ever seen in my life. That guy's huge. I don't know how he makes it.
Big, brother. Yeah, he's really big. So the first 3 weeks, it wasn't fun. He was beating me up pretty good. And then, I started getting used to the timing, and he's a great training partner. He's taller than Adam. He's rich. He's very, very long. And, I learned a lot from him. He pushed me. I pushed him. And after his fight, I'm going to go back and help him with this camp. And then I also roll with this kid, Jackson, Nagai, black belt judo, very good grappler.
I was going to ask you quickly, Lorenz Larkin, obviously, that's a pretty notable guy that you train with. I know we haven't seen him that much. He had the one fight in May. Is it injuries, or why haven't we really seen him? I actually don't know.
He's been training. He's been training, staying active in the gym. I know he's in Vegas right now, training at the 10 Planet over there.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, with the bigger guys, but I know he's looking to get back in there in May. They're trying to put him on the Mohegan card, but he's like no. So I know he'll get back in there in May, and he needs to go out there, man. He's on a good win streak. He needs to go out there and just destroy all those guys and get close to that title. Yeah, no, I completely agree. On that note, who's going to be in your corner for this fight? It's the same. My head coach Romy Aram and my training partner Arnold Jimenez.
Awesome. That's good, man. And the weight cut, I imagine that's going well. We always talk about this, way better than 45, right?
Yeah. I love 55, man. This morning I woke up a little bit heavy, 171, but I mean, the weight cut is easy, especially moving to 155 and then changing my diet, just being strict carnivore. So it's been easy, really easy. I'm just enjoying 5 weeks.
How long have you been doing the carnivore thing? I just followed that guy on Instagram the other day because I know George St. Pierre, he eats that diet. The guy from Costa Rica, he eats all the testicles and liver and all that stuff. So you're not a fan of his, because I saw that guy on Instagram.
Brother, you talking about Paul Saldino?
It might be. I don't know. I just saw him on Instagram.
I'm gonna tell you something about him. This guy.
Let's hear it.
Ripped everyone off. I learned it from Sean Baker, the original guy. But this guy, Paul Saldino, he's been charging all the MMA fighters some crazy amount of money for 1 month to be on the diet. And this guy eats so much fruit and honey, and fruit turns into fructose, sugar. So he's not following the carnivore diet. He's just doing it to promote his supplement company. Okay. Well, that's why we got to hear it from a guy like you. I need to hear the truth here, because I literally just saw it the other day. Because everyone sends me Paul Saldino. Man, no, he's I read his book. In the beginning, he was doing good, but again, like, he got in this industry to promote his a supplement company, which is doing good for him. But if you want to keep it real, it's like having a fake black belt in your gym. Okay. Fair enough. No, I always like that, man. You're always honest with me in these interviews. That's good, because George St. Pierre tagged him, so it's kind of like, okay, if he's tagging him, he must be pretty legit. But I mean, Georgie, we've done how many interviews? You always tell it to me straight, so I'll have to think twice. I wouldn't lie to you, because I talked to Dr. Ben Bickman. I talked to Sean Baker. They're like good friends of mine, and they never told me this stuff. I had to see for myself then. Okay, so that makes sense. So what do you eat then from that carnivore diet? Is it all just meat, no vegetables, or what is it? Yeah, zero veggies, meat. Some days I'll eat once a day, and it's good for it's I don't feel the hunger. Some days I'll eat twice. Obviously, when I'm not in a camp, my meat intake will be really high, 5 to 6 pounds a day, and like I said, the weight cuts are easy, and if anyone's listening to this, they're interested, hit me up. I'll help you out. There you go. Nice endorsement there. How's this fight playing out on February 19th? I could easily win this fight by decision, but like I said, I've been training to go out there and finish him. So I am going out there looking for that kill. And like you said, he hasn't fought since August of what? What was the date? I think it was May of 2000. Sorry, it was August of 2020. Yeah, that was Sidney Outlaw, right? His last fight. I think so. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So just go out there and put the pressure and get the W.
There we go. Simple as that. Are you a guy that sets goals? Like what are your, and if you do, what are your goals for this year? I'm sure keep active. You like to fight as much as you can. What are some things that you hope to accomplish this year?
The goals this year, just get close to the belt. I
Okay.
get close to the belt. I really don't give a f about the rankings. I think it's a Bellator
Yeah,
rankings.
those don't make sense. And not to rag on my fellow media members, but like, how is Horiguchi ranked so low when he nearly beat Pettis? Right? Like that doesn't make. I think he's like number 8. That makes no sense to me. So
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they have 255-pounders that fought once, I think, or twice in Bellator, and they're already ranked. And these are all Khabib's guys. And I've been in this game for so long, I already know how things work. So just because they're Khabib's guys, they're gonna put them right away there. But
yeah.
we'll see, we'll see. But get close to the belt. That's the goal.
Georgi, always a pleasure, man. Anyone you want to thank, any sponsors, any social media, I'll give you the last word.
No, thank you, James, for always having me. I'm in my management team, Iradium. It's a great management team. I'm very happy to work with them. Jason House, Jacob, all those guys are great. And yeah, thank you, my brother.